name is Abdul Rahman. I'm a lecturer at a public university in Kenya. I deliver lectures in computing and informatics. In our last lesson, we discussed about pointer compare. In pointer compare, we had seen that there are two ways you can compare pointers. Actually, you can compare pointers against another pointer, or you can compare pointer against a normal pointer. Therefore, in this particular lesson today, we are going to ask ourselves, what is an array of pointers? And into that particular journey, we are going to do the definition of a pointer array, and basically, we are going to have the syntax, and finally, we are going to implement. So let us start on that particular journey onto what is an array of pointers. Basically, array of pointer can be defined as array of any data types. And find out that it can be an array either of an integer, it can be an array of double, it can be an array of floats, can be an array of char, and so many other of them. So basically, what are we saying? It is actually an array points up into more than one pointer. More than one pointer into an address of another variable. So basically, that is an array. A pointer should have more than one pointer pointing to an array of address of another array. So basically, that takes us to the syntax, and let's see the syntax of an array. So the syntax, the normal syntax of an array, actually it is data type, and then array name, and the size of that particular array. Therefore, if you want to declare an array of pointers, so the array name should have the array asterisk sign. So let's take, for example, I have an array int, data type int, and the name is just call up an array, and the size is 3. So basically, this can be conceptualized with 3 elements. So this is the array we are talking about. So this is an array, and this particular array has got index 0, 1, 2. And in this particular array, it holds by itself, it has got a particular address. So if this address, basically it is 2020, and this address, it is 2016, and this address, it is 2014. And we have actually declare maybe other variables. They say int a, and we give it the value of 20, b the value of 40, and c the value of 60. So if we want to conceptualize this particular array, basically this particular array, let's take for example, to begin up this particular values, and this particular value, maybe here you're talking about, again, 2040, and then we have 2036 and 20, maybe 20. So if this is A, and it's given up a value of 20, and B a value of 40, and C a value of 60. So basically what will happen, it's very simple. If we have this array and array of 0, and then we assign it to array of A, we've got array of 1 and we assign it to array of B, and if we have an array of 2 and we assign it to array of C, what happens basically here is that we have actually assigned this particular array in here and this particular array here, and finally we have assigned this particular array there. So basically, if you have assigned this particular array 0 here, so what will happen, by extension we can actually access the value of 20, and with that particular respect here you can access the value of 40, and finally here you can access a value of 60. So basically that is the concept of array of pointers. So let's go to the C++ and try to implement the same and see what happens. So if we have got an int array, and this particular array of ours actually has got a value of 3, and basically here we are saying we are having an array A and we are giving us the value of 20, and B we are giving out the value of 40, and C we are giving out the value of 60. So now basically now we are assigning that array position 0, we are actually assigning the address of A, and array position 1, we are actually assigning the address of B, and here we have got array position 2 or index 2, and we are assigning the address of C. So we have seen a previous video, if you want to iterate through this particular array, we have to use up a control structure. So we are going to use up the for. So for int I from index 0, I should be less than the size of an array, which is 3, and basically here we are saying I plus plus. So this is to iterate through that particular array. So let's see what happens. So from here we're putting up basically just a printf, and into that particular printf what we are saying, we are saying address of array equals to percentage u, that is the address, and then we can have a sequence. I mean, we can have a tab there. So we'll have up a tab, and then we are saying the value equals to, so we are having up a percentage d, and then we are having up a new line, and then basically we are having up our variable, that is array, and we are putting up our I inside there, and then finally we have our pointer array. So here we have got our pointer array, and onto it we want to access each and every value by putting up a value. So basically this will be our logic into how we can access. So let's just execute this particular program and see our results. So here we are saying int I, int, okay, here we are supposed to terminate, we did not terminate, so thank you. And let's now execute again. So actually we executed our program and we are seeing the address of an array. It is this one, which is 96, and a value is given out as 20. And that was for A. The address of an array, here we have got 96 to 94. It has actually -4. We have seen that how to add up address and to minus up address in our last session. It depends on the data type. Here it is an integer, and also it depends on the type of a machine, and our machine is actually 32 bit. So the value, it is 4. So we have seen it actually by 4. It is 40 because this is a base address. So within a base address, we see actually each and every address. As we move away from the base address, it is -4. So here we've got 96, here we've got 94, and here we've got 88. And it has given up a value of 20, 40, and 60. So that actually comes to our end of demonstration. And however, don't forget to subscribe into our next session, which will be a pointer to pointer or double pointer. However, don't forget to subscribe onto our next sessions. Thank you very much, and bye for now.